Yeah, players not playing hard is unacceptable. MSU fans will not put up with that. That's a proud group, hard-working group, and I'm not saying they'll put up with losing, but man, you don't bring the effort, you quit on plays. Good luck with that to the coaching staff. I'd start running people left and right. You can go to Troy, Hines, wherever. I hate to say it, everybody's replaceable. So
it's already happened though. When we saw it happen against Auburn, people quitting on plays left and right.
Players not playing hard is unacceptable. I don't know if that's not going to sit well if Mullen can't find that find the remedy there. The Out of Bounds Show, ESPN 105.9 The Zone. Hot garbage? Question today on a Tuesday.
Hot garbage.
Will Texas A&M hang 50 on the Hail State D? We've got that on Twitter, at Bo Bounds, brought to you by Favorites.com. New auto rates, same great service at Favorites.com. They partnered with Brett Favre, and you can go to Favorites.com. Get a quote in 4 minutes or less for you and your family. Lugan Bill. All right, you guys come in. Jackson and Drew do not think it's going to be close. I do, Lugan Bill does, and Edwards. We all think it's going to be close as far as Bama and LSU. I think LSU will rattle Hurts. Not that Hurts will not make good plays and big plays, but there will be times where LSU is going to get after him. And so they'll make him uncomfortable. And then on top of that, I think that LSU will, I thought Brad nailed it. They're not going to be near as predictable on first down. And they have been the last 5 years. Bama players telling Mike Detillier, hey, we knew what they were going to run. They were running the same play when I was a freshman as they were when I was a junior. I don't think Ensminger's going to do that. In fact, I know Ensminger's not going to be that predictable.
He's not going to do that. I mean, when you say he's not going to be as predictable, yeah, that's easy. You throw one passing play in there, and you're there. It is. You're not as predictable.
Oh, I think it'll be more than that.
Oh, it will.
This guy's a good coach. He's coached under good people. You're going to look at some formations and some sets that they haven't seen, and I think a lot more play action with Etling coming out of Fournette and Geis, and we'll see. And if Geis and Fournette in the same backfield, like Mike mentioned, I like that too. Do we have the call from, who is it?
John.
Yeah, do we have John's call? All right, John called in to lecture. It was basically a lecture, wasn't it, last week? This is John discussing the SEC and the other conferences. John, what do you have for me today?
Y'all ain't going to figure out Saban's back's broke, are you? I've been trying to tell y'all this now for about 3 years. If Nick Saban wasn't at Alabama, there wouldn't be no SEC. He wins. The only person who can win an SEC, Saban. Y'all keep trying to figure out a team. Ole Miss, Auburn. Now, did you not say, Bo, LSU and Auburn were the second, third best team in the country?
On a neutral field this weekend, Auburn and LSU could beat anybody in the country.
You said, did you not say that you thought they were the second and third best team in the country?
I think you could make that argument and that they could beat anybody in the country on a neutral field this weekend.
Okay, this weekend. Okay. Well, let's remember this. Saban's back is broke. He's been toting the SEC now so long, y'all just better hope he stays over there or there won't be a conference. And then you keep talking about Ole Miss. I ain't figured that out yet. They got 4 losses and 3 wins. Explain that.
Man, well, he's the official jock strap John of the show. Well, we've been looking for one for a while.
Explain that.
Explain that.
Do we need to?
Hey, I played high school football.
That.
Do we need to explain to John that
we had 9 plays on offense? We could only run 4 of them, and yeah, we played a 5-2 on defense, and the teams that we faced that year threw against us a total of 42 times. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Do we need to explain to John that Urban Meyer and Les Miles won a national championship while Saban was not in the SEC?
Let me give you the yes. Thank you. Just this century, Florida's won 2 titles. LSU's won 2 titles. Auburn's played for it twice and won one. That does not count Alabama's titles.
And they were undefeated another year.
That's right. And they should have played for the national championship against Southern Cal. Auburn should have played for 3 national championships in this century. That's just this century.
Explain that.
Explain that. I heard it at the bar. Me and Jethro were talking about it yesterday. Good gravy. Does that guy have cable TV?
I would assume he.
Somebody help him.
I like him. I think he's a good guy.
Oh, I'm sure he's a.
Anybody that comes out with that,
Explain that.
Let's see.
It's just going to be a sad day when Nick Saban retires and everybody else in the SEC is relegated to the Sun Belt.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, Auburn can't
Yeah,
beat.
it's over right there.
Auburn, A&M, and LSU right now couldn't beat anybody in the ACC, the Big Ten, the Big 12, or the Pac-12.
nope.
Actually, let me add, Ole Miss on a neutral field against Big 12 and Pac-12 teams. It actually is Ole Miss favored over every Big 12 team on a neutral field?
Not Oklahoma.
Not Oklahoma, maybe not Baylor or West Virginia. They'd probably be
Oh,
even.
whoa.
All
Slow
right.
down on Baylor and West Virginia.
That's the truth.
Baylor and West Virginia are kind of like a
Doesn't matter.
Arkansas light.
Ole Miss lost to Arkansas.
Yeah.
That's true. That was Ed Archie, though.
I think that's the one game that Ole Miss probably.
Regress the most.
Yeah, I mean the other ones they just. I mean, Bama and Florida State's talent took over for the second half. I mean, Auburn and LSU just beat them, out executed them, but Arkansas is the one team they had more talent than.
Explain that.
I love that guy. We do need to drink PBR with that dude.
Yeah, it's got rules.
Yeah. Do you think we should have him up to the studio? We could do some show prep.
He can explain
man.
that to us.
Yeah,
He
he'd
can
be
explain
real good at show prep with us.
Oh, man.
Explain that.
Hold on. 2 national titles, Florida. 2 national titles, LSU. Auburn's played for 2 and won 1. Bama's won how many national titles?
Just a couple.
4?
They've won 4.
Okay. Yeah, because Saban has 5. Bear has 6. Saban has 5. 4. Bama.
Explain that.
4. How many people do you think are willing to take Mississippi State at 14.5?
If
mean, wouldn't that
you're
be-
taking state, you
Wouldn't
just
that be
give us money.
insane?
It'd be dumb.
You're sweating on every possession that A&M has the
no
ball.
doubt.
What could A&M could score 28 points in the first quarter?
First, yeah, easily.
I don't know about easily, but they could score 28 points in the first quarter.
They got their.
Can I
their
say this
receivers
out
don't-
loud? Mississippi State didn't get a first down against Kentucky in the first quarter. I was there. Guys, that's hard to do. Like you have to.
gotta try.
You have to try. Let's say this out loud. MSU did not get a first down against Kentucky in the first quarter.
Explain that.
Now that's something that I can't. Jackson, I'd look out on the field and I'd say, "Oh, I have Malik Deer." All right, so Malik Deer, and we're trying to get. If you get first downs, that means you go down the field and
Right.
you have a chance to get to the red zone, which means you have a chance to score. Okay, Malik Deer, Fred Ross, and Nick Fitzgerald are the 3 best offensive players on the field outside of Kentucky's quarterback, who was pretty athletic. But, they made him look like Dan Fouts in the second half. Let's see, Malik Deer, first down. Fred Ross, first down. Nick Fitzgerald, I don't know. Did Gatorman set us straight again? I bet Gatorman did not like what Brad Edwards had to say about Florida. Basically, they haven't played anybody, and really they're not that good. Now, McElwain's doing everything he can to straighten them out until they're where they need to be on offense. And defensively, they're good, but they haven't played anybody. Let's see, best offensive opponent, Florida. They played UMass, Kentucky, North Texas, Tennessee, Vanderbilt, and Georgia. So I guess Tennessee. Tennessee is the best offensive team that Florida's played.
All the other
And
ones are so
Tennessee
terrible.
couldn't score against South Carolina. Drew.
Tennessee's the game they lost. So
Right. Whew, that's a cupcake schedule for them Gators. UMass.
they got it coming down the stretch though. With
So we've got at Arkansas, and then South Carolina at home, and then at LSU and at Florida State. We are about to find out what them Gators are all about. Well, Gator Clay, what is it? Gator Man, yeah. It'd be a bad deal if y'all had played in the West the last few years. Because even when you hit rock bottom under Muschamp, can you imagine what they would have looked like in the West?
They got Muschamped.
Whew. That'd have been a bad deal for you. We thought the East was coming back.
For a split second.
I mean, I didn't, but some people did. And they are god awful. That is a bad football division. Kentucky, I got to see them up close. They are not any good.
What if they win the East?
I don't see it. I think Tennessee will do it if Florida stumbles on the road at Arkansas and LSU. Mizzou. Who's better on a neutral field today? MSU or Mizzou?
State.
Can you believe that
Can't say
MSU
that.
dominated South Carolina and South Carolina just beat Tennessee? Now, I understand you're different the second week in September than today, and Muschamp and his coaches have had an opportunity to coach more and find more pieces to the puzzle. But can you believe that MSU literally left 21 points, maybe more, out on the field that day? Like, that goes to show you that they dominated to the point where that game should have been 52-17.
Explain that.
When you're Mizzou, didn't you kind of reevaluate your program when Middle Tennessee and Kentucky come in back-to-back weeks and dominate you on your home field?
Yeah.
Got to.
Yeah, that's a bad deal. They have a long way to go. Vanderbilt, who do they have this weekend? Ooh, they get to go to Auburn. That'll be fun.
Upset.
Yeah, Kyle Shermer is. He's the next Ty Detmer.
Where'd you pull that one from?
Well, I wanted to
You
think of
pulled that
somebody
one
who could
deep.
really sling it.
Okay, all right.
You know, and I don't know. Detmer just Josh Heupel.
Hey, you're going way in left field for these. I like it. I like Denver. Denver's a good quarterback.
Yeah, I mean,
Biggest
you
one.
weren't even born, but I got to see him play, man. He could go. He was part of that big BYU QB run with Jim McMahon and Steve Young and Ty Detmer and all those dudes. What else do we have today? The Cubs tonight. All right, let's wrap it up with the Cubs. Do they win
It's
and
over
extend
tonight.
it?
It's over tonight.
Who are the Cubs throwing? Arrieta?
Yep. Against Tomlin, I believe.
Yeah, it's Tomlin. Tomlin's going to give him 5 innings. Andrew Miller will come in. They're going to shut him down. Arieta's.
All right, I'll go 5-3 Cubs.
I'll go.
5-3 Cubbies.
Yeah, it'll be
They take
about
it one more.
4-2.
Arieta's just dealing tonight.
I can't see it.
Just dealing on the
Yes.
Indians. They got the mojo behind them.
You
It's going to
think
be
they're
kind of like
gonna come
LeBron.
back? Oh.
The Cleveland's about to get LeBron. I'm calling it. Good show today, guys. Is the podcast going to be kicking today? Yeah, all right. The podcast will sound, go to iTunes, Out of Bounds Show. Luganville was great. Detillier was great. Brad Edwards was great. Actually, I thought the opening monologue was pretty darn good. First hour. And the big board, for that matter. Especially compared to yesterday. I felt like we got beat 35-3 on the show yesterday. Today, I feel like we came back about a 27-7. The Out of Bounds Show is brought to you by Logan Farms, Honey Glazed Hams, and Market Cafe. Man, blue plates, specialty sandwiches, po' boys, delicious food, Northside Drive, Maywood Mart, Logan Farms, Honey Glazed Hams, Market Cafe.